So that sets up this afternoon's rubber game, and the 1-1 by Darius is grounded to third. Cuvée with the stab and throw, and we're underway. Richo.
Yeah, and baseball fans, he's much better than his stats, we'll tell you right now. And this is a start that they've put a little pressure on him. They're expecting him to come out and really have a much better performance on the mound. He possibly could be pitching.
96 pounds, sophomore, deals. Popped him up first base side. West and Sosa. It's going to be West to make the catch, and that's an easy inning for 3-2, and Brady Miller deals and loses Ogden. Here's the 0-1. Torres, a fly ball to center field right at Colin Larson. He'll make the catch. Ogden halfway returns to first base. A strike on Cuvée. Skies this one to center field. Larson backing up. It's over his head and off the wall. Into second base is Cuvée with a ringing double, and Miami has runners at second and third.
Yeah, there's that
ball, 2 strikes. And that's a check swing, and he went around. Strike 3. Sosa could not hold back. The 0-2 pitch. A tapper is going to be a problem. Along the third base line, Gallo on the charge. Will not be able to pick it up. 1 run in. Cuvée stuck between third and home, and he's out. Cuvée tiptoeing down the third base line. Wandered off. First ball swinging. Toomey, a fly ball to left field. Dubovic battling the sun. Can't find it. It falls in for a double. High sun here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Dubovic couldn't find it. Has the sunglasses and used his glove. And
that sun, as much as you have the glasses, you have the glove, you have the hat.
This one hit sharply on the ground into right field past a diving Jake Ogden. Larson, or rather Toomey, around third. He's going to score, and this ball game is tied at 1.
RB second, it brings a whole different element to whether you pick or don't pick, because it changes your strategy. I mean, think about it. It almost becomes, and if you pick the third time, you're just giving him the second base or third base, depending where it's at. So it is an interesting new dynamic to the game that didn't exist before.
Darius got a strikeout of the guys can figure it out. Runners are going. Play at third belt. No throw by Sosa. Boston College with a double steal, second and third. A swing and a miss struck him out, and Darius barks. He wasn't the guy that exactly replaced the legend, as this one's grounded out to short. Solier stays down on and throws out West. Miller looks in over the top of his glove and kicks home the pitch. Dubovic goes down swinging. Probably chased ball 4 right there. And Shane will take the walk. Miami has a 2-out base. 1 hopper to the second baseman. Manolfi plays it on the hop on that Sunday hop and throws him out. Hurricane. Solier drives this one to center field. Torres backing up, and it's a 1-pitch out. Here in the third for Darius. Now that's a bad hit by pitch there. Another hit by pitch. That's the third and last. Play on at second base. Going to be close. He's out. That's one way to help yourself.
Yeah, that's great adjustment by the Canes there. They learned last time.
Ball 2-strike count. And just like that, the world's a better place to be in. For Tate Darius, he strikes.
Nothing's happening. I wouldn't say it affects the hitters as much.
Tapper to third. Going to be another tough play. Not in time. This Luke Gallo is going to be wondering what's going on. Swing and a miss struck him out. That pitch came inside. Torres goes down. Cuvée swings at a breaking ball and comes up empty. Maybe a change. Here's the 1-1. Sosa skies this one to left field. Wang to his left. Larson coming over as well. It's going to be Wang to make the catch. Hurricanes are gone in the third. That's the difference in the ball game. That's our situation. 2-2 pitch. In the air, center field. Torres makes a one-handed grab. Started in, then stopped, then made a little. Here it is. Lined into left field for a base hit and more. This one's going to roll all the way to the wall. Racing to third is Surwick. They're going to wave him around. Now put the stop sign up. Into second with a double is Gallo, and Surwick holds on at third. The throw comes to the plate second. Fly ball, left field hit well. Dubovic backing up. Feels the wall, and it's gone for a home run, a 3-run shot for Cesar Gonzalez. A relief pitcher on Friday, a home run hitter on Sunday.
You know, I talked about the wind blowing out. It doesn't take a lot to get out of here. He gets that ball up in the air. The ball's hit well.
1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. Fly ball into left field. Dubovic starts back, now settles underneath it, and he's there to make the catch.
Yeah, that gives.
And the pitch on the way. Grounded right back up the middle into center field for a base hit. And the pitch. Chopper over the mound, around the bag at second. Easy play for Sheehan. He'll step on the bag using a friendly hop, and that's all. But the Eagles get 3. Burnham from Key West High School. This one hit in the air to left field, whacking up his way, and that one is gone. Home run for Williams. Long gone, and Miami is on the board here in the 4th inning.
And that's kind of what Miami needed, just something to lift them back up. I mentioned offensively, they've been struggling, not really swinging the bats well outside of Cuvée. But when your mom played sports.
2-2, West swings at a high fastball, doesn't get it.
With fastballs in on him.
3-2, Dubovic backs away from it. Miami has a 1-out base runner. Hits this one toward the alley in left center field, and it's going to get in there onto the warning track. Dubovic racing to third, and Sheehan is into second, standing with a double.
Yeah, and I thought, and that's the difference.
Peralta hits this one into left center field for a base hit. 1 run in. Here comes Sheehan around third. He'll score standing up, and Peralta drives in 2 to the tying run at third. Ball gets away off the railing, and down to second goes Peralta.
Hey, you saw, kind of said, man, I can't believe you made that call. Was
Ogden's down on strikes on help.
And for the officiating out there, the best ones out there, they know that it's not about them, it's about the people on the field playing the game.
Kwiatkowski comes in, his throw, he pulls the first baseman off the bag, throw it back to third, and Peralta dives in. This looked like Kwiatkowski was going to get out of this inning.
It's an error for Kwiatkowski that just gets away from him. Nice, easy play, and you see him kind of brings him off the bag, and once he comes off the bag, not.
Lines it into right center field for a base hit, maybe more. Ball game is tied. Flying around the bases. Holding on at third is Torres, and Cuvée with a long single.
Cuvée with a long single, but he gave up on the play.
2. Cuvée is running. They're going to throw through. He stops, and he's tagged out. And that ends the inning. That didn't work out so well. Durso misses badly in Boston. That one is inside. Now the runner's caught. Throw to first. He's going to be out at first base. Boston College helps Miami out. Second time in this series that Wang has been
not very clean.
3-2 inside for ball 4. Back-to-back walks by. Here comes the 3-1, and he walked him. Yeah. There's a little nubber in front of the plate. Coates will glove, turn, and throw. In time, the runners move up to second and third. 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground. Cuvée can't get there in the left field for a base hit. 1 run in. Here comes the second run. Throw to the plate's going to be too late. 2 runs in, and Boston College restores the lead 7-5. Boston College leading at 7-5. Ground ball towards short. Sheehan dives, gloves. Now he's got to play at the plate. Here comes the throw. The runner's caught between third and home. That's Gallo. Now it's Cuvée running at him. Cuvée tosses it to Coates, who tags him out. What a play by Sheehan. It goes 6 out again with the walks. Sosa, first ball swinging. Lines it into center field for a base hit. That's how we start the 0-2 off the fist, foul territory. Coming over the second baseman and makes the play. He's grounded out the short and struck out. First ball swing into right field. Toomey is there to make the play. A one click waiting on the 2-2 pitch. 7-5 Boston College. Dubovic pops it up on the infield. Oh, it drops in, and it's going to be a base hit. I think I've seen it all today, and we're only in the 5th inning.
Yeah, I go back.
A swing and a miss, and Kwiatkowski gets out of it. Another ugly inning. No runs to its Kane Strand. 1-2 pitch. High fly ball. Left field. Dubovic going back, looking up, and Wang has a home run, his second of the series.
Yeah, Wang gets a good pitch out over the plate. And we talked about the ball, and it's carrying out. And I'm not sure that ball wouldn't have gone out even if it wasn't carrying. As Wang, who's got good power, for the second time this weekend displays his power. He did it up in the air, and it's gone.
2-2, a swing and a miss. Down goes.
Correct. And I think that's why you're seeing the walks, and that's why you're seeing the hit by pitches.
Esteban Garcia.
Literally someone that was just trying to place the ball in the mid. It wasn't a kid throwing the ball. At some point, you got to tell these kids, throw the ball. Just let it fly. Let it fly.
Friendly hop for Ogden at second base. He throws out. 1-2 pitch. High chopper, third baseman cuts it off, throws on the run in time. Gallo, a nice play, moving to his left. Oh, that was inside. That one's inside and hits Sosa. As soon as I said he retired 4 in a row. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Aboard 8-5 Boston College. West with a shot knocked down by the second baseman. Manolfi makes the play at first. Well done, diving to his left. 3-2 pitch. High chopper. Cuvée on the charge, on the bare hand, throws on the run, not in time. Solier beats it out.
You sit around for 3 hours to get 18 minutes of action. However, I will say that the sport that probably gets the most fanfare of all the sports is football.
Wang walks. We have this discussion in the ballpark that was built by a guy that 3-2 is high for ball 4. Now Boston College has the bases loaded. 2 delivery from Lofgren. Fly ball left field. Dubovic a long run in foul territory. Will make the catch. Renner tags. Here comes the throw. Not going to be in time, and Boston College has themselves an insurance run.
It's a Friday night's game. They had 4 errors defensively, and they won that game. Today they have 2 errors versus none to Miami, and in a position to win this game.
West makes the catch on the infield. Boston College adds an insurance. Sosa waits on the 2-1 delivery. Skies this one. Short left center field. Williams drifting over to his right. A swing and a miss, and down goes Powell. Celebration. They'll be tired, but they'll be joy. Strike 3 called. West goes down looking, and Kyle Kipp finishes it off. 4 strong innings, and Boston College wins this one over Miami. They